にちは。トラベルハーのあずさと、
Hayatt です。
はい、今日は動画で撮ってみましょうということで、ね、first
time video.
filming, yay!
First time video. Boom, 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 boom.
はい、今日は what we're gonna talk about?
Today
そう、
we.
上海行ってきたんだよね。
I went to Shanghai. Yes, I went to Shanghai. I had a good time in Shanghai. Shanghai was great.
そう、今日はなので上海のお話をね、聞こうと思います。
聞こうと思います。
はい。どうだった上海？
Shanghai was great, yo. I love Shanghai. I think
上海って中国でしょ？
China.
みんなチャイナだよ、上海。
China, amazing, amazing. Everyone should go. You guys should go to China.
Right.
Because before going to China, I talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people have a negative image of China.
Like what?
Like Chinese people got no manners, China is dangerous, Chinese people like to rush, Chinese people like to do this, Chinese people like to do that. Just a lot of negative image of China. So I'm that kind of personality. When someone gives me all this negative image, it makes me want to go more and more and more and more to see for myself. To see if it's true. So I went and I saw and I noticed that a lot of that image is nonsense.
Okay.
It is not real. It is just...
Like そのマナーが悪いとか Like some people say noisy.
Noisy?
And なんだろうね。そうね、bad manners, noisy and なんだろう、speak
Loudly?
loudly まあそれは一緒だよね。あとなんだろう。
There are many...
なんかカットするとかさ、line.
Cut the
They
line?
cut the line.
I've been cut my line in Japan before too. I once lined up for McDonald's. Really, McDonald's.
It's a sad thing.
I lined up for McDonald's and then a businessman cut me. And he was Japanese and I told him, I said, yo, why did you cut me? He said, because you're on the phone. What stupid reason is that to cut me? I can do this. I want a cheeseburger. You know? But that reason. So I think generalizing a whole country is stupid. It's very stupid. Okay, what is Japan known for? Japan is known for like polite, right? A lot of people outside think Japan is polite. Do you really think that 146 million Japanese, all of them are polite?
No.
Exactly. So what makes people think that 1 point something billion of Chinese people, all of them are bad mannered?
なんかそう一人がそういう経験をしたことによってそのチャイナみんな全体がそういうような人たちなんだよっていうイメージになっちゃうのはすごい悲しいよね。It might be just that person. Or...
It might be just that person.
Yeah.
All this image is from media that put in our head. You see?
爆買いとかね。爆買いとか言ってるよね。メディアで爆買い。Like Chinese people just buy a lot of stuff.
You see? Yes, they do. But this... Okay, I'm not saying...
でもさ、爆買いで何が悪いんだろうね。いいじゃん、別に。
I'm not saying the media is lying. I'm saying the media is giving us this little picture of a full picture. You know what I mean? This is just a small part of a bigger picture. So the media said Chinese people rush, or you think Chinese people rush, Chinese people got bad manner. But first, what is bad manner? What is manner? Because good manner in Japan is bad manner in another country. Right? Like if I slurp my roll. You try doing that in America. People like, what are you doing, man? That's so rude. Bad manner in one country, another country is good manner. Good manner in one country, another country can be bad manner. So this, we see like this, but we forget about this. That's why traveling shows you this. You know what I mean? Even traveling don't show you everything. So what I saw in China were some things that people say, which was true. I'm not gonna lie, it was true. But also a lot of beautiful and great things.
What did you feel that was true?
People rush. People rush to go into the train. But then again, I want to look objective, right?
でもラッシュとか everyone じゃない？
Japan does it too.
ジャパンの方がラッシュじゃない to get a seat.
Yeah, the morning I went to Kitasenju to work, people were rushing in the train. You know what's the interesting thing? People say Japan stand in line. Okay, next time you'll take the train, a lot of people. Yes, people stand in line, but door open, the line gone, right? It's the same. So my question is this: why some cultures can do things and some cultures cannot do the same thing?
正当化したいんじゃない？なんか like we wanna say we're right.
Exactly. At the end of the day, like I think to travel, right? If you travel and you put on those glasses of negativity, don't travel because you're going to waste your money and you're not going to have a good time. But if you travel with the mindset, I'm going somewhere new, this is not my reality anymore. I'm going somewhere new. I travel openly with an open heart, open mind. You will learn something and it's worth traveling to. But if you go somewhere thinking that country should follow your reality of life, stay at home. Don't travel.
なんか違うさ種類の人がいると思って、その even you wear the glasses, some people feel, some people see the reality and they can admit, they can accept what they actually see. You know, like I thought this China is this, but actually China is that. But also there's some people that they wear those glasses that you think that China is this, and even they say and see the real China, they also feel that was true, but what I thought was right. And I think, you know what I mean? Like, そうなんかその価値観を持って自分の価値観を通してその見てもそのなんかそうだったんだって思える人もいれば逆になんかなんかまあこうだったけどでもまあやっぱり私の思ってたことは正しかったなみたいな Still they want to believe that they believe.
Then those people will not have a good time.
そういう人はなんか
Don't waste your money. Stay at home.
なんかね旅行してもきっと変わらないのかなと思うし、
Yeah.
みんながそう新しい価値観をなんか受け入れられる体制でいれたらいいなって思うよね。
Yeah. Because you travel to see the subtle differences of different cultures, and that's the beautiful thing. Why people do what they do in their own way, in their culture way. But everybody, whenever I travel, or my life mantra, my life, what I feel is this world there's no such thing as Japanese, no such thing as Chinese, no such thing as anything. There's only two types of human beings. One is people that live with love, one is people that live with hate. So when you travel, I think especially to a culture like China or India, which is so different, you should travel with an open heart and try to travel with an open mind. Otherwise, you will just waste your money going to those places. You know, if you compare everything to Japan, if we compare to Japan, I will compare now with Japan according to China. China, I was shocked. Okay, yes, before I went, the reason I went to China is because a lot of people tell me China is not a good place, right? Also, a lot of people tell me, oh, China this, Chinese people this, Chinese people that. So I want to see for myself. And when I went, I saw the truth. Yes, they rush, right? And why do they rush? I ask people why they rush. When you got a population of 1 point something billion, let's see if you rush or not. You know, India does the same thing. Japan has a population of 146 million. Japan people are rushing in the trains also.
そういっぱい人がいるからその先に行かなきゃって思うってこと？
Like
その what is the reason
to rush?
to rush for なんか buy their house?
I'm not saying everybody rushes, but I do see that in like a country with more population, people tend to rush more. But
Why?
I don't know. But in China, a lot of people, there are some that rush, some don't rush. Just like Japan, some rush, some don't rush.
I have to get there first みたいな。
Maybe. Like some rush, some don't rush. And then the other one is, they say Chinese people are loud. They speak loud. Did we actually try to find out why? Nobody tries to find out why. We just say, oh, they speak loud. Because in China, I asked the university professor. Okay, the university professor told me this. In China, when you speak softly, like you whisper, is seen as rude. Because it's seen as you are gossiping about other people. You are telling secrets about other people. You are talking bad about other people. So that's seen as rude in China. You know? And let's not lie to ourselves. Let's be real, be honest, okay? Which is the quietest country? Probably I think Japan, right? Okay, if you go to America is loud too. You know, you go to Singapore is loud too on the train. People talk on the phones on the train. People talk on the train. People laugh on the train. Only Japan is quiet, right?
なんかさ、日本ではその静かに公共の場では静かにしてるっていうことがいいマナーだからね。So you have to be quiet in the train or a lot of people there.
Yeah, that is a Japanese rule, right? But
it's not even a rule.
Yeah, it's just like some put there for society. But if you look at that, if we look at it and be open about that, right? Yeah, last night was Friday. I took the train back home. There were drunk people loud too.
なんか I feel.
So what's the big deal?
I feel that some Japanese think like if you come to Japan, follow the rules.
Okay.
You know.
Exactly. So if you go
That's why, because if they, the Chinese, speak loudly in Chinese train, there's no problem.
No problem,
right? But in Japan, Japanese people think in the train you have to be quiet. So you are in Japan, so you have to follow what the country think.
If you know the rule though, right? But how many people travel and they know the rule? Like if let's say you go to America, you eat ramen and you go, maybe some people don't know, some Japanese don't know too. They thought that it's okay, you know? So you have to...
でもそれもさ、ルールじゃなくない？
Exactly. You have to be... Okay, I feel that we as human beings, when we travel, have an open mind. But when we see someone come into our place where we live, be gracious enough to not get angry and to tell them, to educate them about your own manner. Because all this manner is created by human beings and different countries have different. You take out all the mannerism, right? I believe in human society, we take out all the mannerism, we take out all the rules, we take out all the social rules that we have in life. Everybody's the same. You know? So what is this? Okay, if we want to compare, let's say like this, I would say from the trip to China, when I came back, I'm actually very worried about Japan. Because in China, I felt a sort of energy. Just being real, guys, okay? I felt a sort of energy in China.
Very energetic, I feel.
Yeah, a sort of energy. And they take care of each other. Chinese people take care of each other, I realized that. Okay, I will tell more later, right? And then when I came back to Japan, everyone on the train, the energy is gone. Okay, that's it. And depressed. And if I want to compare, if the Japanese people or the Singaporean people or the whoever people want to compare, I can compare too because I've been to both places, right? There's one thing that was very surprising. The plane landed. We had to take a bus to the airport, right? So during that bus ride, my mind, all my generalization was destroyed. Because before that, we thought they were rough. They push, all these kind of things. Yes, they rush, they push a little bit kind of thing. But in the bus, one beautiful thing, a lady was pushing a stroller with a baby, carrying a baby. Everybody stand up and let her sit down. You know? when the door opened, they were going out, people offered to help carry her stroller out. I went with my children, Haku and Mahina, 2 of them. Every time we took the train 10 to 12 times, every time they got a seat. Every time people gave up the seat. So we want to talk about bad manner or good manner. If that's the way I see it, Japanese have very bad manners. Because Japanese, I stay here for 4 years, so many times nobody give up their seats. For pregnant women, old people. Yesterday morning, I went Kita Senju to work. 3 guys, businessmen, priority seat. One old lady standing there. They didn't give up the seat. But in China, people give up the seat. And if they don't give up the seat, they do this. This is very cute. They squeeze and they tell, sit down. And it was very nice. So why do we judge them and say, oh, they are not polite, they are rude, right? That is not rude, they give up their seat. It's just that their mannerisms is different from ours, how we live, right? So how are we to judge them? If we want to judge, don't travel. Stay at home.
そうね。まあ、
Stay at
よ
home.
かったんだね、じゃあ中国のマナーとか。
It was great. And do you know something that was very interesting too? That I noticed. Sorry to cut you. But I could see people, this is honestly speaking, in China, there were more happy people than Japan. Than Tokyo. I would say, I've never been around Japan, so I cannot judge. But where I know is Tokyo.
何がハッピーだった
They're smiling, happy, talking to each other, laughing. Even on the trains, everywhere, they were just loving. And you know how in Japan, public affection is not a good thing, right? It's like a unsaid rule. Public affection is not so good. Less like, don't speak on the train. A lot of rules in Japan.
まあそうね、そう言われてみれば。
A lot of rules. So, like, public affection is not so prominent in Japan. But in China, it was very beautiful to see. Couples were actually holding hands, hugging each other on the train, giving little pecks, looking at each other's eyes and talking. I'm not saying that they are overboard, like they make a baby in the train. You know, if they make a baby in the train, please invite me to join in. But the thing is, they were very loving. You could see the love.
でもそれはさ、日本でも見るよ。あ、チャイニーズがね。なんか、すごいさ、手つないでさ、なんかお揃いの T シャツとか着てさ、They're wearing the same T-shirt, couple.
This is only the first 2-3 years. After that, the love will go down.
でもすごいなんか、なんだろう、そういうのってアメリカとかその西洋の人たちのイメージだけど、アジアってそういうのなんかあんまりさ、なんか we don't see so much.
In Asia? In Singapore you get to see too.
そうだからすごい、でも
Thailand too. Thailand you see too.
すごいなんか in public なんかすごい見るよね。その I don't see so many なんか Americans or like white people are doing that for a while travel.
In movies.
そう、movies とかさ、イメージはあるけど、なんか日本でその Chinese がやってるのをすごい I see a lot.
Isn't that crazy that the Isn't that crazy that the movies always show like the Frenchman or what's so romantic, but we never see that. We see these Chinese fellas, they're so loving.
まあね、まあフランスではやってるかもしれないけど、そう、それもさ、だから it's same thing. If you go to the plant, those kind of things will maybe happen.
I've been to France and I've seen some of them are loving, some are not. So let's not like what I said before. If we generalize the whole thing, it's whatever.
そうだからみんながそう loving なわけじゃない
There's no such thing as everyone's loving. There are probably some idiots there too, you know.
でもわかんない、なんでかわかんないけど、すごいさ、ほんわかする、可愛いよね。そういうなんか Asian people doing that make me feel like
okay, another
expressive.
Yeah.
Because we なんか Japanese people.
Okay, wait. I got one thing to say to Japanese people too. You are Asian.
そうだから we're not supposed to be expressive みたいなさ。でもそんなことないじゃん。
And I don't know why. I really think, and I hope, I've seen some Japanese couples, old couples, I love to see some old couples, but not many I've seen, holding hand and walking.
かわいいよね。
It makes me feel so good, you know?
そうそう
It makes me feel so
だ
good.
からそのエージェンスがそういうことやってるとすごいなんか嬉しい。
Yeah, it feels very good.
なんかそうすごい。
Or to see like a family going out,
うん
carrying each other, like holding, then looking, the father looking the mother. Very beautiful. I've seen it in Japan too. The only difference is this. In China, they don't fear showing it, I think. In Japan, because I think a lot of people want to show their love.
うん
But people fear showing their love because they fear other people look at them. You know, like on the train.
まあすごいなんか周りを気にする文化だからね。その We really care how people think about you.
And I think that is not a
で
problem.
もなんか let's not talk about Japan and
Okay.
Compare to
China.
Japan and China. Let's talk about China.
Okay.
China.
Can I say one last thing before we continue? That is not a Japanese person's fault, actually. I feel that
What are you talking about?
that what you said just now, like a lot of like feel scared to show the feelings kind of thing. I think there's no problem there. But one thing that I don't like about anybody around the world, and I feel that we shouldn't do this, is to be hypocrites.
We shouldn't be scared.
No, we shouldn't be hypocrites. For example, we shouldn't point at another country or another culture and say, you guys got bad manners. Because that, my father always taught me, you point one finger at someone else, three is pointing back at you. You know? So just be open and travel. That's just what I want to say. Don't
わかん
judge
ないもう
us.
そんなにたくさんの人
Don't judge
がそういうふうに思って旅行してるかどうかわかんないし、実際なんか日本人もそんなに多くの人がその中国人に対してなんか悪いイメージを持ってるかっていうのは私はわからないけど、そんなになんかいっぱい聞いたことがないし、でも実際にそういうふうに思う人はいるだろうし、それはなんか違いっていうのがあるわけじゃん、中国人と私たちの。だからその違いをやっぱり見た上でなんかこうその国全体とかその人種全体っていうのをなんか俯瞰して見れるといいなと思うけどね。
Yeah, and this is a very important conversation we are having right now, I feel, because we are running a travel website. If you want to travel to the maximum, you want to travel and really explore that place and really learn, you have to throw away those glasses of negativity.
でもさ、思ったんだけど、if you have bad images of that country, do you really travel there?
I think people do. You know why?
例えばめちゃくちゃ危ない何そのシリアとかさ。
I saw some people going to Shanghai, but I saw on the bun when we saw the night view that there were some Japanese people talking bad about China. They go there because Shanghai Disneyland is there now. So a lot of Japanese love Disneyland. So they want to see another Disneyland, so they go to Shanghai Disneyland. If you go to Shanghai Disneyland, you must realize that this is Shanghai Disneyland. It's a different place already. There shouldn't be, oh, this is Disney. Disney should be the same. No. Disney is in Shanghai. You know, just like Disney is in Tokyo.
じゃあさ、それはさ、パリのディズニーランドもさ、例えばアメリカのどこだっけ？
America, Paris, America has two.
それはじゃあ全部が違うってこと？
All different. We cannot like for example, a lot of people tell me they want to go to the Paris Disneyland and they want to go to America Disneyland. Then I ask, what about Shanghai? To tell you honestly, Shanghai was the best Disneyland I've ever been. I've been to all Disneylands. Shanghai is the best for me. I'm not saying resort, I'm saying the park itself, Disneyland. Shanghai is the best Disneyland in the world. Because it's big and then the attractions are all the newest attractions. Shanghai Pirates of the Caribbean is crazy good, Dayo.
How?
It's amazing.
何が？
I've never taken an attraction in so long and go, what? Really? Loudly? Are you kidding me? Like that.
何が違う？
The technology is amazing.
How?
Everything is based on the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Everything. And then there are screens and everything. It is just crazy. You guys gotta go and check it out.
そうだね、パイレーツ・オブ・カリビアン好きな人は行った方がいいね。
Yeah, it was
そう、だ
amazing.
から what you want to say is you go into Disneyland in Shanghai, so but before that you are going to China.
Yeah, you are going to another country. It will be different. Disney is a bit different from any place that it is in. For example, Tokyo and Tokyo Disneyland is different, right? Like Tokyo Disneyland, everyone's smiling and happy. You just wait until after work on a Monday and look at Tokyo. Everyone's like, one thing, nobody's happy. So Disneyland is a place of like dreams and stuff like that. But Shanghai Disneyland, when we were walking through the security to go into Disneyland, there were people that cut my line. That's the truth. People cut my line. But it was going through the security. You know how you haven't... When I line up for attraction, nobody cut. Lining up for attractions, nobody cut the line. But when going through the main gate security, like for example, you walk through Tokyo Gate, a lot of people walk together like that, so it seems like cutting. But they got lines like that. So for me, I was bringing 2 kids, so maybe a lot of people thought I was slow, so they would just walk in front, and I was cool with that. So you gotta be prepared for that. And a lot of people are smoked a lot of places, not only just the smoking area. And it's because they don't know. Because a lot of cast members come to them and the cast member tell them, you don't smoke, and they don't smoke. It's because they don't know. Yeah.
どこでも吸っていいって思ってて、どこでも吸っちゃってるってことね。
Yeah. But a lot of people, like back to what I was saying, I didn't experience... before going to Shanghai Disney, I watched some YouTube videos, and there was a YouTube video of this Singaporean guy. He put a YouTube video of Shanghai Disney and all negative things. If I go back to Singapore, I will find this guy, I'm telling you. I'll wake him up. But all negative things, like showing like pee-pee, poo-poo, all this kind of thing, which I never saw when I was there. Nobody cut my line, even the attraction.
でもさ、そういう人ってさ、もう already they hate Chinese.
Exactly.
So they want to make その肯定するためにさ、そういうわざとそういうビデオを作って、
Yes.
なんかやってるよね。
Yeah.
でもさ、what's the point to do that?
Exactly. That it doesn't make sense. Like then everyone say I want to go to Paris. When I talk about all this, right, the worst experience I got in a Disney before was actually Paris Disneyland. The Space Mountain they shoot up, right? And when Space Mountain comes down in the roller coaster, and then it's indoor. But when they were shooting it up, there are like holes, windows where people can see in. And so they stop here, get ready to shoot up. At that time, I felt water hitting me. I looked up, there were people spitting at us.
なんで?
Like that.
嘘.
I swear.
I cannot believe.
People spitting.
なんで?
Like just kids spitting. Like just spitting. And hit people behind. We came down, we looked for the people, and we told them not to do it. And the next car, they came back and they did again. So, what are...
でもまあそれもさ、ここだよね。っていうことじゃない。
Like, it's like that, and then bar. So there are space here, space here. So the kids were there like, spitting at people. So if you... City of love, right? Every country got these kind of people.
まあそういう人もいるよね。
Yeah, every
でも
country
本当に I really don't understand the people who making a video like that. You know, what do people get by seeing that? So what is his purpose to making those kind of videos?
He wants to get the hits, right? He wants to get as many hits as possible so that he can make money.
So he think most of all hate Chinese or something.
He is Chinese. He's a Singaporean Chinese.
Maybe he gets something when he was young.
No, I don't think so. This is a problem not only... This is a problem in a lot of countries, even Singapore. I don't know what is going on now, but a lot of Singaporean Chinese don't like Chinese. A lot. I don't know. It's very interesting why that is so... Because a lot of people got the bad image about that.
about Chinese?
Yeah,
But
it's
they are Chinese でしょ
they are Chinese, but they think they are better Chinese. It's sort of like
あ、チャイナの中でもこことここみたいなこと
it's like the Taiwanese they don't like the China Chinese too. The Hong Kongese they don't like the China
あ
Chinese
ーそういう
too.
のあるんだ
Yeah,
なんか for me なんか I felt Chinese people are proud of themselves to be Chinese. They never feel like なんか because a lot of people saying bad thing to Chinese people, but Chinese don't feel なんだろう they don't even fight for it.
actually, I feel that the Chinese people know that a lot of people talk bad about them,
うん
and like me, right? Like I love it when people talk bad about me.
うん
It gives me fire to work harder, to become more successful. And look what happened.
でも
Number,
あなたはねでも Chinese people みんなそうかどうかって言われたら分かんないけど
but look at them. Number one economy.
なんか they're chill じゃない
No, no, they work
違う
hard.
違う
Like
not
crazy.
about working about people are saying bad thing to China
They're like Kung Fu Panda, you know. They take the negativity and they come out the positivity, and they work
なん
hard.
か別にさどうわかんないでも直接はそんなに話したことないからだけどどう思ってるのか知りたい I wanna know what they're thinking
I okay.
about this kind of thing
Of course I'm not saying all like Singaporean Chinese hate the China Chinese. Okay,
うん
just this group of what? Okay,
そのネーションがってことその people because 日本でもさそのなんか何やってんだよ日本人みたいな日本人が日本人に対して言うことってたくさんあるじゃんなんか例えばそのなんだ例えば政治的なポリティカル thing もそうだしなんか Japanese say something
politics.
about politics or something but not those kind of things just Chinese being Chinese なんていうのChinese people say other Chinese as a nation っていうか as a
Country.
そう何それどういう意味
I don't understand what you're saying now.
そうそうなんて言ったらいいんだろうその例えば何かに対して言い争うみたいなことは分かるんだけどそうじゃなくて例えば let's say we talk about bad thing to 沖縄 people みたいなこと
Some people do it.
same Japanese でしょ
Some people do it. Some people that I talk to do that too.
そういうこと is it same thing in China? You mean like Hong Kongese or
No. They don't like the behavior of the tourist. A lot of these people judge based on the tourists that come to their country, not without going to that country. Okay, so we judge based on the tourists that come to our country. For example, now a lot of Japanese they say, "Oh, Chinese come, they buy a lot of things, they buy this, and I don't understand why there's a problem. Please buy more, you know." Or they come, they are very loud, blah blah blah. Then they don't like, and they base their judgment of these people with the whole country in China. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of China tourists come to Singapore.
お前らがそういうことやることによって俺らも嫌われるじゃねえかよっていうこと
I don't understand what you're saying.
So なんか the Chinese people feel the people who travel to other country and behave not good
Yes.
それについて言ってるってこと So you なんか if you do that なんか people think Chinese is bad so don't do it kind of thing
No, they see the tourists come, so they generalize that the whole country is like that their country is filled with that kind of people because they saw a lot of people like
だ
that.
からそういう人が嫌いってことね
That's why a lot of people generalize Japanese people as being very polite, as being very shy, as being very like with that hat and all. People generalize, but any generalization is not good. And I want to explain why now. Why generalization is not good. Okay, imagine this. Okay, in school, for example, right, like high school, China is seen as the gangster, as the bad student. Okay, Japan is seen as the teacher's pet, right? Because Japan does everything like, oh, good, good, good. But this is the problem now, because of these are generalizations, right? If we see the gangster or the bad person do something good, what do we do?
これは誰 Who we are?
We are outside. We are outside. We are in the
parents?
We are in the classroom. Same, okay? So this is the teacher's pet. So let's say this is Japan, and this is China, and this is the terrible student, okay? Which is the image we have now of these two countries, right? If this one does something good, what happens? Like now I go to China, I see, oh, they give up seats and stuff.
いいじゃん。
Right? いいじゃん. This one was supposed to be the great student. Do something bad, what happens?
嫌なやつだね。
Everybody's like, you know the rest. Because you are there and you portray, you show people, you tell people, I'm the best, I'm polite, I got good manners, I am this, I am that. You break it one time, people look and say, what the hell are you talking about, good manners? So Japan has actually
そ
screwed
したらさ、
itself.
でもさ、ギャングスターの方がさ、得だよね。
What do you mean, talk?
得ってなんていうの？その、よくない？
It's like the generalization
ちょっ
that
と
we,
損じゃん、52両。
yeah. So you give this, right? So, and this is like for me, living here. After living here for 4 years, you see the cracks.
でもさ、それも already you had the expect, right? To
Before,
Japanese.
before I came, I expected. I expected Japan is very good country. Like Japan, everything is polite. They try to be the best. They try to this, try that. That's why it hurts me a lot when that is not true. But you see, in school, I was the one that always made a lot of problems. But when I did something good, I became the hero there.
なんかそう、覆されたいのかね、人は。
Yeah. So generalizations is never good, even if it's good generalization or bad generalization. It's never good. Never a good thing. And going back to that one where they take the video and they show the negative of their country, I believe those people are the scum of the earth. If you go to another country and you document only bad things and show other people and spread only bad things, you are only taking this part, you are forgetting this part. Okay? So you are taking this part and you're spreading the bad thing. Yeah, you got 1 million views on YouTube, you got this on YouTube, but honestly, you are a big problem in this world. You are scum of this earth, really. Because, okay, I feel Singapore has a problem too. Well, today we very deep conversation.
そう、ちょっとダメじゃない？
Wait, no problem. This is the truth.
でももうちょっとチャイナのことを I wanted to ask.
It will be there. Don't worry. But Singapore has one problem too. A lot of people, when there's a problem, they just take video. You know, nobody help. If you are the kind of person that just take video and show other people the negative of that place and you don't help, you are the problem in this world.
なんかさ、たくさんのことがさ、その口に出さないっていうことによって口に出すことによって解決されるのになってすごい思う時があって、なんかその about その what do you say? And let's say they take a picture and put on Twitter and even they say something good thing like なんていうの Oh my god, this kind of thing happened in Singapore, but you could say something, you could do something, right? So even when the Chinese people cut your line, you could say that something. So not saying something, not acting anything,
yes,
bring that thing more なんか worse.
Exactly.
だよね。だからa lot of things can なんかbe better to take an action or saying something, not doing just taking a picture or doing that, saying just complain about it.
Exactly. So at that moment, handle the situation. Handle the situation, let out your bad mojo, and then continue with your trip.
Especially Japanese feel, I don't want to get involved.
Then don't get involved at all.
And don't say anything about it. Don't complain about it.
Exactly.
if you don't do anything.
Exactly. If the situation happens, a problem happens, you deal with the situation. Don't sit back, document it, and show the rest of the world the bad thing about the situation. You know, deal with the situation and walk away.
それ最悪だよね。
Just walk away.
思うけどさ、ただの野獣馬でさ、
Yeah.
なんか、まあそれから、but actually from that post, a lot of people can notice what's going on in the world.
But only the bad things, though. You know? Okay, let me give you. Okay, if the Japanese people will allow me, give me 1 week. I will make Japan into a negative thing on a YouTube video. It's very easy. Go on the train, just take, oh, this old lady standing, these people sitting down. This is Japan. You know? Do these kind of things just for 1 week. If you want to find negative things, you will find negative things. But every country has that negative and that positive. So if you travel just to see the negative, don't travel. You know? And don't think that we are better than everyone else, right? Because we also got bad things. Here also have bad things. Singapore also have bad things. So yeah. So I feel before we talk about China, they should know about this. If you want to travel to China, travel with an open mind, travel with an open heart. Otherwise, don't go. Because their culture is something that is beautiful, but it's very different from what it is in Japan, you know? And it is not marketed, I won't use marketing, but it is not seen as a positive thing in the world's eye, China. And all this is propaganda. So don't go with that mindset. Yeah, and you will have a great time when you travel there. Like when I went there, okay, the most beautiful, I've been to Vegas, I've been to France, I've been to a lot of countries. The most beautiful night view I've ever experienced in my life was Shanghai. The most beautiful night view I ever experienced in Shanghai was what? Okay, so I saw the old Shanghai, new Shanghai. And this is the interesting thing. I was smiling when I took the video and stuff like that. I'll post the video on travelHER. Next to me, there was a Japanese couple. And they were just complaining about the weather. Yeah.
まあ嫌だったんじゃないそれは。こんな綺麗なのに雨だねってことじゃない
They were complaining about the weather. That's why I'm saying, if you travel, this is the most beautiful night view I've seen in my life.
So they wanted to have experience in a great situation, maybe.
I don't know. But it was raining and I didn't care because it's beautiful, you know? So what? But they were like, oh, no, Shanghai weather not so good, Like, if you want to find negative things will come. You know what I mean? So, okay, Shanghai has a beautiful night view. The most beautiful I've seen in the world.
そうだね。なんか今回ちょっとすごいディープな話になっちゃったんですけど、まあ、次 next time you're gonna share.
Oh, we're finished?
Yeah, it's ちょっとだって40分だし。
Okay, so today is the mindset you should have when you go to another country.
そうそうそう。なんかこういう視点で行くとね、いいよねっていう話だったから。
I think it's good conversation because it's a good mindset to have, you know?
そう、だから。
Can I do a Gandhi now? Like, can I let my Gandhi out?
Okay. Do it.
My friends, in this world there are only 2 types of people. Okay? One who chooses to live life with love and one who chooses to live life with hate. But the truth is, all of us got love and hate in us. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. The thing is, we have to try to live every day. Try looking at life with love. Thank you very much. And you will enjoy your travels and life and everything. すごいでしょ
That's it?
That's it. You want more?
No.
I can make more, right?
はい。
Yeah,
そうだね。
more?
うん、
More?
大丈夫。
In this world.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
In this world.
そう、トラベルハーの、ポッドキャストもありますので、ぜひ ポッドキャストのアプリからお話ししたこと、前回までの5個6個ぐらいのエピソードもあるので、よかったらダウンロードしてみてください。で、動画も今後動画とポッドキャスト両方撮っていこうと思うので、こういうことをお話聞きたいですとかあれば、ぜひメールくださっても結構ですし、ウェブサイトの方もぜひチェックしてみてください。
Yeah. And then next podcast, I'll talk about Shanghai travel.
そう、
Yeah.
上海について話し
About
ますので。
Shanghai travel.
はい、じゃあ今日は以上です。ありがとうございました。
Thank you guys so much. Live life with love.